Hello everyone, my name is Rohit Gupta and I'm a team member of Group B. Today we are going to discuss on Gordie Howe International Bridge Case Study. Let's start with the project introduction. The Gordie Howe International Bridge is a big construction project that will connect Detroit in the United States to Windsor in Canada. It is not just a bridge, it is a way to make trade and travel between these two countries easier and better. This bridge is really important because it will help the local economy grow and reduce traffic jams. Now, let's talk about the project factor. For this bridge to be a success, a few things need to happen. First, we need to stick to our budget, no overspending. Second, we need to finish on time. Third, we have to build it to high quality standard. It is also super important that we work well with all the people involved, like government agencies and local communities. We can't forget about the environment either. We need to follow all the rules to protect it. Next up is the project scope. This isn't just about building a bridge. We are also making a new road to the bridge, setting up border checkpoints, and creating other stuff to help traffic flow smoothly. We are designing the border for both cars and people walking, but we are not doing everything. We are not upgrading roads that aren't directly connected to the bridge or building new transport hubs. By being clear about what we are and what we aren't doing, we can avoid confusion and keep the project on track. For the project initiation and planning, we start by clearly stating our main goal, that is, to make trade and travel between the United States and Canada better. We have identified key things that will make the project successful, like working well with everyone involved, finishing on time, sticking to our budget, and meeting quality standards. We also outline included in the projects and what isn't, and we have created a timeline of important moments in the project to keep us on the track. The second part of the project initiation and planning will be explained by my other team member, Iqbal. Thank you.
Hi, I'm MD Iqbal Hossain. Today I will be discussing the project initiation and planning phase for the Gordie Howe International Bridge project. First, let's talk about the budget. The project is expected to cost $4.5 billion, mostly from a combination of public and private funding sources. This finance arrangement is essential since it permits investment from several industries and shared financial responsibility, guaranteeing the project's long term viability. Next, regarding stakeholders. The success of the project depends on including important stakeholders, local communities that will be immediately affected by the bridge, businesses who stand to gain from improved connectivity and economic prospects, and federal and state government organizations that oversee regulations and provide financing are all involved. Now, let's examine the risks. Ecological concerns, possible budget overruns, and regulatory obstacles are the main dangers connected to this project. Because major infrastructure projects have an impact on the environment, ecological considerations are especially important. In order to comprehend and successfully handle these issues, we must carry out comprehensive impact evaluations. To address this risk, we have created solutions to preventive mitigation to guarantee that ecological concerns are given priority right away. For instance, we have tightened impact analysis procedures. In conclusion, in order to manage the inherent risks, the Gordie Howe International Bridge Project is an example of a difficult enterprise that calls for meticulous planning and stakeholder interactions. Thank you.
Hello everybody, this is Sakina from Group B and my project is on Gordie Howe International Bridge case. And the part which I'm gonna explain is like part 1, execution, controlling and monitoring. This really focuses on delivering a large-scale infrastructure which has been initiated between USA and Canada. During the execution process, complex tasks such as like the foundational construction, cable stayed, tower erection, and roadway were performed. And in the monitoring part involved about the tracking progresses through metrics such as timeline, cost, and quality standards, using regular updates and performance reviews. And in the controlling process, they ensure that the project aligns with the goals through corrective actions when deviation occurs. Stakeholders coordination, risk management, and environmental assessments were integral throughout to keep the project on schedule and within the budget which was being decided and mentioned, meeting the international safety and regular standards. So this where the executing and controlling and monitoring part were being handled so smoothly with all the employees and the managers itself. This were the part which I explained. Further, the Edison, my group member, is going to explain about the part 2 of the initiative of executing, controlling, and monitoring. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Ederson, and without pretending to exhaust the content, today I will talk about analyzing the communication strategies and monitoring tools used in the construction the Gordie Howe International Bridge. The case analysis showed that effective communication and monitoring were crucial to keeping this complex international project on track. It was clear that a communication plan that defined types, frequencies, and formats, including meetings, reports, and updates, ensured the alignment of everyone involved in the project. This slide shows an example of a communication events table where you can see a clear structure for the project's communication activities. For example, the weekly Zoom meetings between the USA and Canadian teams, as well as the biweekly risk reviews, were essential for maintaining coordination. With regard to monitoring, the case shows that tools were used to track progress and measure performance against KPIs. Finally, an effective proactive approach helps detect potential problems early and ensures that the project stays on schedule and within budget. That's all, and thank you for your attention. Feel free to ask any questions.
Thank you, Edison. My slide project success evaluation. In this topic, there were 3 main points: criteria for success, outcome assessment, and challenges faced. In criteria for success, there were 3 main topics underneath this: one-time completion, budget conformity, stakeholder satisfaction. Criteria for success, it is defined as explain the standards utilized to assess the success of the involving on-time completion, budget conformity, and stakeholder satisfaction. And for outcome assessment, there were 3 topics: one-time completion, budget conformity, stakeholder satisfaction. In this outcome assessment, it is defined as access the project result and refer them to the initial goals by also discussing the fulfilling goals and logic behind your narrations. And in challenges faced, throughout the project life cycle, several notable challenges emerge: resource availability, scope creep, stakeholder engagement. And challenges faced, it is defined as acknowledge any notable challenges that emerged and how they were communicated all over the project life cycle. And from over here, Sakina will take care. Thank you.
Hey everybody, this is Sakina here again for a short and sweet summary about our group project Gordie Howe International Bridge. This project really exemplifies the successful management of a large, complex and infrastructure initiative. Through strategical planning, rigorous execution and continuous monitoring and controlling. The project addresses critical transportation needs while constructions and forested economic growth between USA and Canada. By effectively managing risk, stakeholders coordinations and regulatory compliance, the project remains a model for international corporations and sustainable infrastructure development. And this is a great impact on all over the world and the country. And I am very thankful for everybody to have a watch for our great project plan. Thank you.